Where are ENCE at? Heroic have kind of established themselves as the big boys in this group.
Yep. The
And
final
so it's gonna,
boss.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to see how ENCE do against them. Also, Hugo, hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Harry. How about yourself? Having a lovely day. Time for some Counter-Strike, time for a bit of Mirage. It's a nice change and a fast pace. ENCE run out ramp with the smokes down.
Yeah, they're already in. This is a retake setup, and oh, that's a nifty little boost there. stavn throwing up on the head of cadiaN. I don't mean he vomited on him. I mean, like, he got put up on the boost. Spinx is going to trade that out at least. And over this 4-on-4, Snappi takes it one step further. Refrezh's ramp flank has hit a good timing here, and they've got a guy trapped. Dycha was caught out in the open in the site there. For Hades and Snappi, this now becomes a matter of playing around this bomb, playing around the plant. And with Hades dead, Snappi got to do it all. And oh, he's going to double up with the Tech 9.
Lovely.
3 in the round in total.
Would have been a long one. He wants to go through. He's got a lamp flash. Dycha not lining it up. It's just contact as a smoke fades. sjuush caught with a Molotov out. And cadiaN jumped on by Snappi, who is commanding the server right now. Demanding respect. 11-0. Can we have another 3K? Can we just have it? Keep up the consistency. Snappi's on the way. He's on the hunt. They're already trying to save. Heroic called this off, and ENCE is so aware. Doto up in apartments. TeSeS going to walk right into him, and Doto, if he tucks here, they're going to deliver kills to his doorstep.
Yeah, he collects the freebies.
Save it for Snappi.
And so TeSeS is going to try and get away with the AK, but look, Snappi.
He wants it.
I mean, he's 11-0, right? Like, screw it, you know. Give this a look in. If you take this gun away as well, there's really nothing for Heroic in this follow-up round. Mate, Snappi's cracked. Who knew? Astralis. Yeah.
Maybe a bit too soon. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he's gone. Finally dead. It was about time. It had to happen eventually. At least it happened in a one round. Duck and weave your way out. Double ramp push instead for Heroic. They've taken a lot of information. The bomb's coming back through spawn. Shouldn't be a worry. sjuush ain't going to go too far. But he may have that early warning system alongside refrezh. The ENCE are going for the A split. Oh, Snappi finding an opening kill, and now it's all going to start to flow through.
Oh, well, he is traded, and are they ready for sjuush? So deep in at ramp.
Oh, dear.
refrezh continuing on this tear over in triple. Hades will land the shot to sjuush, but he's also getting wrapped through T-spawn. This is very, very weird. refrezh is going to get spotted. TeSeS says, that's the bomb, but he fires off. He's not able to drop it. There were two options for him there. He could have tried to play trigger discipline. He could have tried to drop the bomb, and he wanted to do the latter. He wanted to uproot the round. Now he's given up the aim of the game on this flank, and he doesn't get the reward of slowing the round down. He's peeking out from ramp. I know they've got him pinned. cadiaN over here in jungle is starting to move forward, but he's brought down by Hades, the one that got away. TeSeS will catch him the second time around, but the bomb planted for Dycha back in CT. There's a smoke on it now for TeSeS. He's going to try and tap it, hoping this baits the peak, and it will. TeSeS locks in the clutch, puts a second round on the board for Heroic, and he...
Nice try for ENCE, but Heroic now starting to feel the burn. stavn, headshot through the floor. Despicable. Doto's down, and now it's a B split where cadiaN's finally poised and ready. Can't smoke him off here. Flashes will have to do when Hades found an opener. cadiaN now feeling the brunt of the pressure. They're coming in from catwalk. They're dropping in from the apartment. Smokes are down. There's no cover. cadiaN's hitting no scopes. refrezh is jumping up, and they still know they've got him locked at the car. Can anyone find him? Yes, Snappi saving the day. It's no surprise given how this game's going. And a 3-on-2 that Heroic are wondering if it's worthwhile for.
Hey, has Snappi got like a personal vendetta against cadiaN or something? That's what it's feeling like. Look at him go! 3 in the round. Snappi has locked this one in. And he's even holding the AWP pullback from the grimiest of angles. Oh, the AWP should live to tell the tale. stavn gonna lock in that frag. Is he going for this? Here he comes over it short. Hades gonna lock that round in. Right, there's the first from this this ladder position. He's going to get Molotov. Things are going to start to heat up for refrezh here. And now they just smoke him. They go, look, we're just not even going to fight this guy. We're not even going to give him the engagements he's looking for. TeSeS is the guy I'm looking at right now. He could get away with a lot of damage here. They're kind of discounting what with stavn, having just peeked from the truck. Dycha is blindsided, and Snappi's followed up onto. Finally, you have one of these like triple B this ramp player in sjuush. They're leaning more towards A. cadiaN still holding for anyone to get up into window as well. So stavn is the lone defender at B. Dropped the bomb and doubled up. cadiaN now getting into position. The Orcs are taking this round into their own hands. Oh, finally stavn will get traded out, but now you've got to deal with this second AWP. Back in the site, hell of a flick for cadiaN. And it's left to Spinx. He opened up the round with a kill over towards A ramp. Now he's got to win it in the 1v3. He's dealt with that AWP. He's dealt with the pesky cadiaN.
Yeah, didn't spot that market player. Millisecond difference on that bit of information. Spinx would love to know either of these players' positions. You can only guess, you can only assume. And market is the safest assumption of all. Flash in. Spinx is going to cross out. He's so ready for this spot. Just doesn't know where that second man is. Oh, now he's got it. Where's refrezh? Climbing out the window. Moving from the market. Spinx, he's got the drop, he's got the spot, and now he just stalls, plays that bomb. refrezh nade does almost nothing. He's got to win the gunfight. First headshot takes the win, takes the round, and Spinx can't get it. refrezh in with a spray, takes the fourth for Heroic. We said there was a Wentz could do with this. Double AK, Deagle, Mac 10s. Another A execute round. These have gone so well for ENCE, but how much of that has been coming off the back of the rifles? We need these two guns to get entries, because Snappi's just sidelined from stavn under the balcony. Molly gives him no space to work with. sjuush flashed off the top as well. refrezh again wanting to come through another smoke. Will he commit? You've got the 4-on-4. You might just cut your losses and play for a retake. cadiaN's got the AWP. Once his smoke's made, he can start to pick up crossing players. Oh, it's a messy one. Hades, Deagle out now, no ammo on the rifle. Can't follow up, can't find a second, and cadiaN's still waiting for his smoke to fade.
Yeah, they're setting up to let Spinx and Dycha play around this bomb with the rifles. The one guy being a little more aggressive, a little more overzealous is doto. He's only got the Deagle Mac 10, and cadiaN's on the receiving end of that. Now the AWP picked up, and that's where the rifles come in as meant.
Are there solutions? Hades with a spawn now. Off on him though, cadiaN's gonna hit it. We needed that, but we've had 5-on-4s that Heroic have not managed to convert, and this could be one of them. Doto, straight out Palace, sjuush, helped out by refrezh, provided a bit of cover, and both of them show up, leaving just Snappi, if there were any man for the job though.
Yeah, but a 1v4? Surely not. Surely this isn't where Snappi makes another grand stand for ENCE. He trying to force players out of con. He sees one. He doesn't know about the second man, but right now can't win that fight onto TeSeS.
Head back in it, but ENCE going to be giving you options. Hades certainly isn't trying to charge into middle, and Doto, well, he'll take first blood. Everyone falls past that point. The Danes are back in, and they've got an answer to the question posed. Spinx with one, jump up on the bench, refrezh. Oh, he can't catch him. Yes, he can. Moves back into the angle. Now it's up to Snappi again. 1-on-3. I'm not counting him out. That would be foolish. Oh. There's the first, and he's got 1v1s given away as well. sjuush out A, cadiaN with a bomb up top middle, and Snappi dodges death for a moment.
Snappi, you're making me nervous. You're making me nervous, Snappi. And oh, you're making me more nervous now. sjuush has been spotted. Snappi hunting this man down. cadiaN is going all the way back through T-spawn with the bomb, so it's important that sjuush stays alive here, or else that bomb is moving in to a lost bomb site. Snappi is looking for this 1v1, and now it's the clash of the IGLs. cadiaN versus Snappi. Snappi has read into this that it is an A fake. cadiaN, being one step ahead, is now planting that bomb in A, and Snappi is just too far away to hear it. He's not going to get the realization till he's on that B bomb site. Snappi, come on. You can hear it now. You can hear it. You know that it's not B, and so he's going to start to reroute back. cadiaN v Snappi. What a fitting way for this pistol round, this clutch attempt out of the IGL at the helm of ENCE. The draw to an end. He's going to try and stick it. cadiaN's got the knife out. cadiaN's in with the knife. Oh no, it's only the tag. Oh, and Snappi gets the kill. Heroic, what can they even do? What can they even do right now, Hugo?
Roll over and take it. Might be their best bet. And These guys have looked like just the firepower.
If the MP9 wins this, right, that's
a rifle.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
Get it
he can't see through the smoke. It's a little bit of a one-way, right? It's favoring Dycha. You hate dying like that if you refresh. You feel like, oh, I should be able to see him here. You can't.
Surely the MP9, yeah, finally it's brought to an end. But
done.
Round still belongs to ENCE, mate. 4 alive. Everyone looking good. And across the board, just outperforming that of Heroic. We don't have this star power. We don't have this guy.
Yeah, that's so rare.
No, yeah. When you look at Heroic, the one thing that you're not ever questioning is like, oh, who can step up in this series? Like, there's so many names who can fit that bill. And right now, none of them are able to outdo the likes of ENCE. They're a man down in this round. It could be their last round on Mirage. TeSeS will try to reclaim what ground he can. Hades over here at ramp. That's a lovely little flick to refresh. Spinx gonna drop the bomb. That's cadiaN losing it down in connector, and that could be the downfall of this round. TeSeS, he's doing everything he can. We needed a hero. TeSeS is trying to be that guy. But Snappi, he might get the round-ending play, the game-winning play here. He's wrapped sjuush, knocking him to his knees, leaving it on TeSeS, who now needs the 1v3 ace clutch. He makes noise, they know where he is now, the jig is up, and Dycha is going to send him packing. ENCE with a statement victory. Snappi's making statements. Oh, it's beautiful. This series, Hugo, just got single player has more to give outside of Snappi, right? And already refresh with some banging openers. Doto and Dycha on the receiving end of that. Spinx is over here at long, and he's keen to fight this while he's got the range. Well, now they are getting closer, but these peaks are all one at a time. And so Spinx is able to take 2 out of the round with him. TeSeS, refrezh, and stavn now being led by cadiaN from beyond the grave. His ghostly apparition is going to try to push them in the right direction. This from Hades is a ballsy little move, though. They're still waiting for this peek at long. He gets the info. TeSeS up close, should have this locked in. And with Hades now gone, it's Snappi. 1v3. I don't want to say we've seen him win this one before, but we have.
Yeah, he's got no smoke this time, so he's going to need to do it all with a gun. He's got the kit for time if we get to that point.
Hey, what's going through your head right now?
Coming back to him.
If you're Heroic, you're going, we can't lose to this guy again.
But that might be your undoing.
Yeah? It's a big, Snappi, no, the timing, he just misses it. CS Heroic are setting up this B-Wood utility.
Yeah, it's so heavy on A, but because they're double long, TeSeS' little lurking toilets could be massive right now. Will he stay here and kill them coming down connector, or can he catch them retreating back to the A site? Util's going in now. The execute for Heroic, and they needed that entry. Dycha does get spammed out at least in the second man. The spray isn't pretty from stavn. TeSeS now activating the lurk. The bomb can leave if it wants up con, and that means Spinx is going to miss all these timings right now. Oh, the penny's dropped. He's realized they've started to move back up. It's gone very quiet. TeSeS is deeper than maybe they're ready for, but the call is in. Spinx with a backstab dropping one. The bomb down. Now sjuush trying to pick it back up, and he does just get out scot-free. Even though TeSeS owns A, ENCE aren't feeding him. He'd love these kills, and a truck plant has to come through just to stop the flank. Orb cut off behind the smoke. TeSeS providing cover, and he takes down another. Now split between 2, and they don't know about Doto.
Oh yeah, Doto's the nasty surprise. Just sjuush left to beat down to the 1v1, and sjuush takes the fight right away. Away from A, they decide now, right? Like, we've been mollied in mid, we've been delayed on the mid control, we tried to get out towards long, and we ran into the AWP. We don't like that, so they're going to group up outside of B. But if you remember, ENCE took short away to open up this round, and there was nobody here for Heroic to watch for this. Are they ready for Dycha? refrezh is holding for the swing, but it's cadiaN to trade that out and deal with the man at short. Heroic, now that they know short's been taken, they're going to start to look towards Monster. cadiaN spammed on that angle over from the barrels. Snappi looking to fight for this, looking to hold on. Going to try to get behind Pillar, but sjuush beats him to the punch. Doto will deal with cadiaN over at short again. Monster smokes back in. The bomb's going back to try and move in on the short side. This is going to, I was going to say, he needs to go back to sjuush. Does not want to lose the bomb on short. That would be the end of the round there. So he's going to take this safe passage into the site, but this open plant, he could die to the AWP, and there it is. Hades drops the bomb, it's left onto sjuush, 1v2, 25 seconds. And oh, he's making it happen. He's making us believe. Just Doto left to beat. And sjuush with the swing. All three in the clutch.
They don't know about this spot. They haven't seen it yet.
I'm really curious to see how much it gets away with. The fact that he's pulled this out, you know, a couple of times now.
They're checking it.
They're looking for him, and yeah, stavn's ready for that.
Yeah, good read.
You know, the idea, I guess, is like, you know, when they're clearing long, you hope that they just don't check like the mega deep angle. But I feel like if you're already looking that far into long, right, everyone's gonna...
Yeah, because you know that it's not like that's super telegraphed. Yeah, okay, stavn probably reads it because of the molly, but you throw that molly anyway, whether you're pushing mid or not. You know, you like to condition, you like to just throw it almost every single round, and then sometimes you'll be pushing party and taking those mid spawns, but yeah, in that case, long, Snappi, just blinded, stays on the angle, couldn't do much about it in the corner there. Doto's going to try and re-aggress, flashing behind himself, going through on the reload, he catches cadiaN. Lovely stuff, Doto's done, and Hades is all alone. They're already way deeper, and he's ready with a flick will do. One more maybe, but stavn would not allow it. Picked up Snappi's up, puts it to good use. And
where I really feel like they are giving this 120%. Like, they're treating this like it's like major final territory. They don't want their legacy in this series to have been a dominant game, one that they're barely able to edge out. No, they want to send a message.
And, you know, Yanko addressed this on the desk as well, but it's like, you know, yeah, sure, they're 3-2 up in the group. They're in a very 3-0 up in the group, but, you know, if they lose this series, well, next they've got to play Astralis. That's not always been a great matchup for this team, so that suddenly, you know, throws you back down to 3-2. That leaves the spot open for the taking, so it's something to keep in mind. 10 seconds, you need them on, and Hades is here to deny. He's found a kill. Dycha follows up a refresh. No time, no chance, no kills. Nothing offered up, and he'll get but it won't make a damn difference. The firepower's there, but the round is not.
Refrezh, this guy, his ability to stack.
Yeah. Nade?
Here we are. Yeah. They're just going to do a standard little B push here, all in with the utility, and these can't spiral out of control. Doto is the only guy in the site. He really needs to be taking like 2 to the grave with him, and it's only 1 damage onto TeSeS. Ooh, more damage coming through to Dycha. The nade will rain out with a kill. It's a 3-on-1. stavn is the only guy left. His Deagle not able to weather the storm, and ENCE, they do pick up 5. We have mirrored score lines at the end of the first halves here. It was 10-5 back on Mirage.
Doto lining up grenades, only 1 man on A, cadiaN. Quick tap, couple of them in fact, but he finds nothing and he doesn't know how close they are on long. Jump out, Dycha with a shot, and Heroic running a rotate. They've got no kit right now. That's going to make things very claustrophobic as the halls get taken by ENCE.
Yeah, Dycha's in with a double and still causing trouble as he's dinked down sjuush. Hades going to finish the job. They're actually chasing these remaining heroic players. And so ENCE, they're going to pull up with a pistol round in this. Here we go, down in con. cadiaN, is he a magnet? Is he a bullet magnet? Ooh, he sees heads, and yeah, he's going to take 1 to the grave with him. He does best Snappi. They don't know about TeSeS, but Spinx will uncover the truth that laid and connect us down, dead in the A bomb site. And this is a quick A follow-through, a very alarming pace on this push. ENCE are looking like they're in with another round, and at this point we have to start thinking like this comeback is starting to take a pretty terrifying shape.
Yeah, and Snappi's going to start getting confidence as well, even if that doesn't show in the fragging. Like, he's leading his team to victory right now. The calls are coming through.
Oh, but Hugo 2-on-2 now.
Backstab should be there. Refrezh won't fully check it. Doto with a drop. And now it's all on sjuush. He's going to give it a go. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. But look at Spinx looking at the ground. There's no kit. The time is ticking. He might need to get out of here right now if he wants to keep his weapon. AK and bye-bye. sjuush is out of there. Spinx going full swisher, running that A4. Swapped off the AK for it. Looking for the speed, looking for the pace of that rifle. To go out near the pillar, and the flashes are coming through. Here come ENCE.
Yeah, Dycha with that opener again. He's been so good at getting these, creating this space for the team. Hades, what is that trade? Oh.
They're out.
And that's a save for Heroic.
Yeah, it's getting to them now.
They could feel it. They're like, You probably were quite happy if you're Heroic coming into this second half. You were thinking
about the sheer lack of information. They see nothing be water, they hear nothing outside monster, no one's spamming the word or throwing that molly to get you that short control. Meanwhile, because Heroic only started off with 1 on A and 4 on B, play
a bomb site. This is when, you know, the ghost of Snappi, through the Waluigi board, communicates to the rest of his team. He says, look, boys, go towards B. You're destined for great things in this B bomb site. As long as you can get past the gatekeeper of B, it's sjuush. Up here in the most grimy of spots, he's only good for 1. Dycha, often the man with the entries, has to get traded this time around. refrezh now on the pillar, has got to do a lot of heavy lifting. They're moving in, they're coming his way. refrezh, what can he give us? There's the first, fully flashed down from short, helps him out. And hades is left in this clutch, blindsided by the man up close. Heroic are back in the lead. Things where they can still go B, so you would need to keep a B player. But because of where he is, he can hear the rotations through T-spawn, he can spot Con, so he knows that he's got B on lock, and that frees up everyone else to go and play this A bomb site. Heroic, if they can't hold it with 4, they can't hold it at all. 3 was not enough last time. This time they need results. Spinx with the opener. There's a response out of stavn. It's the sheer number of bodies here that's going to come as a surprise to ENCE, and all the kills looking to go in favor of Heroic. Doto and hades with a lot to do. Flash goes over. Maybe
flash.
A bit of miscommunication there as to where that flash was for exactly.
I feel like hades had that kill without it as well.
Look, once again, Heroic have got the info. They've pushed mid. They already know what's happening here. They're not giving any respect now. The triple nade stack comes in and Heroic go, yeah, it is B. We are right in this assumption. refrezh holding the line, only good for 1. The rotations, even though they're coming through, they're still going to take a while to get here. And right now, this site has fallen under ENCE control. But from heaven, TeSeS reigns out with a kill. They've dealt with stavn on his flank. And so it's a 2-on-2 to decide if this map keeps on going or if we run it back on nuke. Hades retrieving an M4 is going aggressive. He spots 1 of these 2 remaining players. They know about TeSeS. They don't know where cadiaN is yet, but now they've seen him. They've seen him back in CT with the AWP. They won't give him this fight, and when they do, they're going to double swing it together. Very little that cadiaN could do there. The AWP far from ideal in that situation.
Side of B, stavn looking into water. He's nearing the 30 kill mark. His AWPing on B has been ludicrous. They're just walking out monster. Heroic are double long right now. They have no rotate. Their anchors have got to hold. sjuush about to see everything. Snappi with a spot, and there's the lineup. sjuush with a double dink takes down Doto with 7 points of health, and Heroic, they might be here. They might be ready to close out this map.
Yeah, a man down. Snappi, the one to fall, the savior from Mirage. Now having to watch as his teammates try to make overtime happen, but one at a time, they're falling to the hands of Heroic. sjuush him with another. stavn's gonna put the nail in the coffin, and Doto at 11 points of health. It is a damn good try for ENCE, but this series is set to end on nuke. It felt destined. We're going the distance.
Dropping on main roof, that's going to get her. Doto jumping around the site, and he's going to find stavn, but mid-air catches the kill. There's 1 trade out of hades, and sjuush has pushed at least to find 1. cadiaN drops the bomb in the open. It's madness. It's everything happening at once, and both players on the CT side fight for their life in hell. Dycha now knows exactly where everyone sits, and he drops down the vent to play B.
They've also gone down ramp. No, he's back up through the ladder, faking door noises.
Down.
He's being very, very loud, but the thing is, how Heroic are playing is kind of interesting. I love what they've done with sjuush here, sending him late through lobby. sjuush doesn't want to die because he's collected a lot of utility, and that would be a lovely little bonus to hold on to. If TeSeS is able to come through with the kill from heaven, that's a huge win for Heroic. Let's see, he's got this decoy. He's going to try and use it as a fake flash out through heaven. Takes a little peek with it. Dycha does not know where this second man of sjuush is yet. Deals with the first, backflip, sticks the landing, but it's sjuush winning the round.
Oh, he went all the way around the victory lap.
Go, yeah, the victory lap. Is that going to cost him here?
I think it has, Harry. I think it has.
Oh, he's got close, but yeah, I thought he had it, Hugo.
Yeah.
From the
with refrezh alongside him, you've got this little 2-pronged attack. Shot at from both sides, peeking on your teammate's contact. Molly's going to push TeSeS in, though. He's got to fight for his life, and now refrezh can't trade. He's going to hope they don't suspect him in this position, but the spray is a mess, and refrezh only one. 4 on 3, Spinx won't let them rotate without a costly kill, and he's trying to find that right now at red. Oh, the timing eludes sjuush. He feels like he's cleared it, and Spinx doesn't know either. That might set you up for the retake after all. Bomb's so late.
Oh, Hades collects that kill. There's another player at ramp. The molly is forcing him to peek wide, but Heroic, they might just try to get this AWP out of here on stavn, right? It's the big ticket item. It's a 2-on-3 retake that you can't even begin to attempt. You really needed that peek from cadiaN. On the back of saving these 2 guns at least, you know, you could...
Oh, they're just scaring Heroic here. They go late with it. Smoke on the Molotov in the middle of it, and nice start for sjuush.
Oh, yeah. Real nice stuff on this A-hold, and perfect, mate. Like, we wanted to see what the response would be to an attempt at one of these A-crunches, and it's safe open. He was going to try and take some sort of peek early. I just love this guy in door, man. But instead, he's going to look for a fast silo play. Now, I mentioned that cadiaN a lot of the time has been watching for exactly this, but this time he's over towards CT. And so Dycha is able to get in through main, but not for long. stavn is hot on their heels. That's that little wombo combo of cadiaN and one of these rifle players outside, swooping in, trying to save the day. stavn picking up kills, but he's left in the clutch. He needs an ace in the 1v2. Donning cadiaN's AWP now. He's going to reroute over towards heaven to try give this round a go. He's got a smoke as well. He can throw that heaven retake smoke. Instead, he's faked the rotation and he's going back to main.
Oh, second smoke down. It's down. He might just have to go through it. That's 15 seconds. Half the bomb gone if he is patient. Still gives him a short window. A chance maybe. But Hades has this cross and he's not giving it up. stavn, nothing being thrown away in this round for him. Molly going to give away his position. Now both eyes trained on the prize. stavn just got to get out alive, and Hades won't allow spam through the door of here. But if he dies with nothing, ENCE's just going to be forced into this upper play. And oh, cadiaN's going up and over past the Molotov. Doto doubling, or Dycha doubling down. Oh, refrezh drops through the vent, dropping the bomb, and 2 men grabs it off. Quick shot across, he can't get it off. Switch too early. This is a weird one. sjuush, if he went back down vent, he would be shot in the back. Doto's still lurking the door.
Yeah, that is a ballsy move from refrezh, but is it going to be enough? It's a 2-on-2 retake here. stavn trading up onto this AWP. sjuush gonna deal with Spinx. Dycha left in this 1v2. 20 points of health, he's low. He gets that first fight to stavn. sjuush at 100 HP. He's got a chance here. He's gonna start to move in through the door. Dycha's gotta be clean, and it's anything but. The round goes the way of Heroic. They're up onto 8 now, double the score of ENCE. Big round for sjuush. And refrezh with that vent drop. If only he hadn't quick switched off the AWP, man. It felt down.
And that might scare you that there's a player playing behind it. There's so many one-ways on the stairwell, but there are not. And ENCE managed to clear that out. Can now drop B. ENCE, they like to complicate it. They like to make things interesting. Doto's fallen off of main route. TeSeS grabs that kill, but he should know the comm is in. stavn doesn't tell his teammate. He just hunts down the frag, swapping out to an AK. Hades trying to cross back out. stavn won't make it away from blue. And now ENCE, all they have is secret, and they don't even have the bomb there.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. That bomb is out towards main and in the prying eyes of TeSeS. The responsibility is going to fall to Hades to try and trade this one out, right? He's actually managed to get the bomb from under the nose of the garage player. And now he's going to set up his teammate with a flash into garage. Dycha getting these trades. Right, he not only mopped up stavn, the other problem outside, but now he's dealt with the garage player in TeSeS. Dycha's impact in this round has been huge. And it's given this 3-on-3 over.
Yeah, a bit of a B round. Heroic have not had to deal with too many lower takes in this T side, so now they're all grouped up. They've cleared lobby, they've worked it out, they hear the steps. Notice they don't have a kit here. That's going to cut the clock for them. Moving coming down ramp. Everyone grouped up right now. sjuush is late in the vent. And already they're just running through. They're giving no respect, no room. But Hades Orb does fire through. We're waiting for this flank. But Hades waits for no one. 2 kills, leaving sjuush in a clutch. He's having a great game right now, but he needs something unbelievable, and it won't happen. The 8-7
half of this series, the last, what, 2 and a bit hours, all come down to Heroic's T side and ENCE's CT side here on Nuke. Dycha, he's given up this ground, he's let them take L, and well, Heroic,
Oh no.
they've secured this heaven wrap. ENCE have not rotated down to B, as is the idea behind this strategy. We actually call this one the Hugo. And ENCE are all here, grouped up, pushing in. Great understanding of what was happening in this pistol round. sjuush, though, he understands something far more pure, and that is these Glock taps. Spinx with 1. Just sjuush left to beat, and he's gonna do it. Defuses in, and ENCE win the pistol, tying us up at 8-8. It's a big round.
They gave it up anyway. They say they lean on the B setup. And now it's very weird. Now Heroic are running the A execute. They got the big molly coming in on the rafters, hut roof as well. This is going to be fiery. This is going to be ferocious. And ENCE are not here, not with the right numbers. Doto just trying to get tucked in behind the Tetris. And stavn clears him with a headshot. A belongs to the Danes. Locked out at ENCE. You wouldn't be embarrassed if you saved here. It might have to be your call. Unless kills come to you, you will go away from them. Oh dear.
They're left just 2 weak up on that A bomb site. And essentially, that whole round came down to, like, can Doto take at least... Those 2 rounds were just 1 kill and like a misread, a misstack, and then the round was over. You know, Nuke doesn't often feel like an inferno. And so this is nicer. This is looking far hotter from ENCE to open up. Spinx and Dycha both get a kill apiece. Hades gonna blindside stavn over at ramp. This is more like it on a path to an 11th, and this is why they wanted to keep on saving. Then they get to hold on to the guns, run it back again, and they'll nail it. 4th time's a charm.
I don't think Heroic are going to be worried. They shrug their shoulders there. They say, whatever, life round. They spam 2 smokes. They got a 5-on-3. No surprise they won that one. Now it's just about damage shooting. Take a couple of guns out of the round. You can set yourself up for breaking that CT economy later on. Orb is here. Again, the molly in. And oh, sjuush catches the legs. Don't tell me they're going to 2-on-5 this round, but they are. It's a 1v1 now. Blink and you miss it, Hades. That smoke's a bit weird. He might have room to stick the defuse. sjuush is playing with him. Hades has got it. The round, just about comes through for ENCE. Not the kill. The 2 up
site, though, Spinx is the 1 defender at A, and this has been the case every time Heroic have looked to go A for the most part. There's been a few rounds where you've had more. But a lot of the time, it just doesn't feel like there's enough here. So Spinx is going to do a lot with this shotgun. The bomb goes in first. Snappi is dead on the lobby flank. That's given the 3-on-3 back over. But right now, ENCE are all inning this bomb. They do not want to let Heroic get it back. And this is where Spinx, the Mag 7's actually ideal, right, for denying the door push. The one thing I'm getting concerned about is that stavn is the guy trying to make the round-winning play right now. He's going to head up into heaven. ENCE might need to pressure this player in lobby because they are getting lurked on. They are getting wrapped both through main and through heaven. stavn, as he goes in, he hasn't checked beneath him. Hades going to look up and will trade that out. Now there's the main man of cadiaN arriving to the scene, sniping out Hades, and sjuush holds the line.
AD to destroy Heroic on the first map, and the resilience, well, it's coming big for the Danes. 5 kills away, 2 rifles in the way. Dycha's looking to use his outside behind the smokes. TeSeS sits above the silo, and Dycha is so good at catching these top site kills. Gets out of there scot-free. But in the meantime, Heroic make their move down towards B, and it's been the bomb site ENCE just can't control, can't contain. Luckily, they're getting kills elsewhere. Both the lurkers in this round removed. And it's down to Heroic in a 3-on-5 on the lower site. Or is it?
Yeah, I mean, while refrezh is down here, this is something he's done a couple of times, right? Just trying to take B control, see if he can open a back door into the round. But if he can't, at the very, very least, you're hoping he can influence the rotations, right? He can misdirect the ENCE squad.
He's going to come come up vent, I bet.
cadiaN and sjuush, they're looking for heaven. They're going towards hell. From here, they could wrap ramp, they could try to end B, or they could go up heaven. This is something Heroic love to do on nukes. So much of their T side, in situations like this, center around getting hell control, because it opens up so many possibilities. They're gonna try and wrap down ramp. Hades has spotted this push. sjuush, they're at... Oh my god, he didn't see Hades down beneath him. And Hades hides to get the double. Just refreshing what was a 1-on-5. The shotgun should have it locked in, and indeed it does. ENCE, they keep it going.
Yeah. Win yourself a prize. It's an A execute right now. Heroic lining up util, stacked up for ENCE, and the AWP is close to rotate through heaven. But we've seen these Molotovs that Heroic throw. They've got heaven lineups as well. They have been burning out those rotates when they do win A. It's very hard to get these entries past AKs. Enemies armed well. CT vent position, does that get molly? These are the questions. Heroic lining up the execute, and here they come.
Yeah, in they go. You don't want to lose to pistols here. You don't want it to be another 30 rounds where the comeback is denied. They get down the vent. They get past Dycha. He's so often been the problem. Snappi now has to be the man to give up answers, and cadiaN's going to trade him. Oh, lordy, the B site. It's fallen to the hands of Heroic. cadiaN's AWP now becomes even more influential in the post-plot. And there he is, taking the head off of Hades. stavn up close, fighting with the Tech-9, trying to pull cadiaN into the fight. And it might have been a snappy game back on Mirage. But now, in map 3, in round 30, when it matters most, cadiaN's going to walk it over the line for Heroic. And there